Hey, what up? Good morning, crew. James Rice, after 9 o'clock. Let's go live. Let's talk shop. Let's share some ideas. Let's share some ideas that then you can apply. Some ideas that then you can share with your community because you're not going to grow unless you share. Let this live fire up a little bit, and then we will. We'll get started. Got a couple things on my mind that I wanted to bounce off you. How about now? You hear me now, right? Sorry about that. So know that you hear me now. So know that when you're growing a community, you're going to start. I just hit the button. You know what? Actually, I mentioned this. I take a little time. I love it when stuff like that happens because, man, I got so much stuff running through my brain. Because to me, one of the most powerful things you can do as a leader is show people that you do. And if you run into a technology glitch or something doesn't end up as big and famous as you thought it would be, that it's okay. I was talking that with, what's up, Drew? Cool, thanks, appreciate that, sir. Drew, what we should do I was talking about the sound is we should have some banana bread and break banana bread or whatever else you make and come over to the house and hang out. That's just my suggestion, Drew. So it's important that you show people what they can do. In the case of social media, it's funny, as far as I'm concerned, people watching and teaching social media and talk about algorithms and such, but there's nothing more important than simply doing the action. Get in the gym, get in a church, get into go on a date with your wife, and the growth and the sharpening of the edges, the refining it can be done as you're going. There's nothing more important than getting in and taking action. And so as a leader, which that term gets thrown around loosely, I'm not a manager of people. I'm a leader of me, and hopefully set an example that you go, oh, I want to do what he's doing. Once upon a time, I'm sure Robert Gowen said, I'm going to grow a beard. And of course, you just kind of start growing it. But then he probably even YouTubed or Instagrammed a couple people in the beard world and found out about grooming it and trimming it and putting some oils or whatever on it to make it better. So no matter what you're doing, there's always, it starts with a desire, some information and action. Some of those actions go well. Some of those actions don't go so well. Reevaluate, more information, more action, Some things go well, some things don't. Ask Drew about buying and selling and flipping vehicles. It's a process, but the process starts with getting in the game. So why do I say that to you? Each and every one of you that you want to build something, whether it's your ketone business, your Prove It business, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your faith, the key is get in the game. So, quick reminder, we're in April. That's spring cleaning. Sure, you should hit your closet. Sure, you should hit your garage. Sure, you should hit your tool bench, your work shed. Clean them all out. But nothing's going to be more important than clean out your heart and head. Middle of the month, have you gotten rid of any activities? I can tell you myself, been very diligent about going to bed, turning everything off on the weekdays at 10 o'clock. So when that alarm goes off at 5:45, I'm up and ready to rock. Speaking of which, Caitlin mentioned that on her live today. One of the most important things that she's done to make sure that she has a better morning is get up a little earlier. Now, I can hear it resonating that a lot of people are like, well, I can't get up earlier. The fact of the matter is you can, you're just not. That's the first thing that you want to do is realize that you are the architect of your dreams. So what does that mean? You're designing it and you're supervising it. You're designing it and you're supervising it. The only reason I get up is because I want to. Okay? And so I loved her tip. We get up a little bit earlier, which is going to allow you more time. So have you made any changes? Are you going to the gym? Are you going to the gym a little more frequently? Are you reading a little more frequently? Have you got rid of something you shouldn't be reading, someone you shouldn't be listening to? Have you cleaned out that closet? Have you? Not has your crew and has your community, but then when you do it, have you celebrated it with them? Have you let them know the changes you're making so that they do what? Go, good idea, I should do it too. Oh, wow, I did this on social media. Then are you sharing it with your community? So they go, good idea. Hope you'll see with me, we're doing more Zooms. Amazing, exciting Zoom last night with Brian Underwood on it. Holy cow, like he said, the power of the ask, which rolls into another thought that I have, which is how important it is to ask. I'm not concerned about yeses and nos. I'm not concerned about the outcome. Marry the process, divorce the outcome. I'm interested in asks that are to the point and are enthusiastic because they're filled with vision. And I'm sure that Brian got on that Zoom for a specific reason, either to reward me. He wanted to see what the community looked like. He wanted to reward my ask. He wanted to, share his vision, whatever the reason was. But my point is, it starts with the ask. And if they have interest like Brian did, then they'll move forward. Marry the ask, divorce the yes and no. And when the yes comes, then let's find out what we can do with it in any area of your life. Again, I want to reiterate, like Robert Goen and I were chatting this morning about social media and even building. And remember, people, your world is going to be built on primarily those people who trust and know you. Go back, you want to build, go to the gym more often. Go to your church more often, your kids' school more often, your kids' sports activities more often. Become more involved with people who know and trust you and believe in you. Okay? On your social media, friend request, everyone from church, everyone from work, everyone from the gym, everyone from high school, junior college, your old church, your old work, your old. Your brother's friends, your sister's friends, your cousin's friends, friends who know you. Take your friends from 200 to 400 to 500 to 1,000 to 1,500. Grow your warm. In anything you do, that's going to improve your opportunity, your chances of success. Do not teach algorithms when to post, how to post. Just simply post authentic, before, after. Just simply post who you are. Authentic, before and after. Just again, as a leader, I simply want to share ideas that you will then what? Put into action. Okay? That's a funny thing. Hey, good morning, Anna. The funny thing to me that a lot of the leaders and people we're following is a bunch of feel good. And do I want you to feel good? Sure, I do. But feeling good without daily intentional action will not grow you. Does that make sense? Feeling good without action at the gym, action in your faith, action in your family, action in your community will not change you. And if your crew is not also taking action, it won't change them. A couple pieces I listened to today, I'll share with you from my knowledge book, which becomes my wisdom. Take all this knowledge, apply it. That's wisdom. Again, take all the good feelings, apply it. That's daily intentional action. That's what's going to lead to change. Question is, Taco Tuesday was on Tuesday, obviously. What's going on Thursday? Had a Zoom on Wednesday. What's going on Thursday or Friday? What's going on next? So on the 13th, here's an interesting piece. Okay, how do we defend ourselves against the many temptations that face us? Now, how important is that? Because you're out there doing good, as you're out there wanting to clean house, do your spring cleaning, you're going to run into temptations that take us away from who we want to be. Number one. Where is it? Number one. Dun-da-da. Watch your heart. Okay, that's what I was talking. The ideas start from your heart, but we must entertain them. So it says fondling your secret thoughts, thinking out, rationalization. Guard your heart. Meaning, what are you reading? What are you watching? Who are you talking to? Guard the input that comes into that. Don't stray. Literally stay away from places, situations, and persons that make it easy for our mind to stray. Don't stray. Third, this is an interesting one. Assure ourselves that the damage, the destruction will come at a cost. Meaning, if it's not leading you where you want to go, don't do it. Now we can always say that people make mistakes. That's not the point. If you look at my fitness, you're like, most people are like, the fitness, I use fit. They're not asking about the mistakes. Why? Because more often than not, I'm on the right track. That's where you want to be. So take the mistakes, the falling off, identify them, and make correction. That's the power. But again, not allowing ideas to sink in past you, guarding your heart from even having them around, and then realize, who do you want to be? And is the activity, the action, the person, the reading, the what have you, leading you in that direction? If they're not, stay away from them. No different than keeping the chips and the snacks and the zingers, I don't know if that's a food, out of your pantry, out of your refrigerator. That's the easiest. Just a couple more minutes here. We're in 2 Kings, Samuel Kings. 2 Kings is learning about the actual capture of Israel, and they head by the Assyrians, okay? And then Judah by the Babylonians. What you possess in this world will go to someone else, but what you are will be yours forever. I think, I'm going to leave it at that. What you possess in this world will go to someone else when you die, but what you are will be yours forever. So look how it all circles back to, who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Then are you gathering people? Are you gathering books? Are you gathering mentors? Are you gathering Zooms? Are you gathering activities? exceeds that, and avoiding people, readings, Zooms, lives, interactions that may help you stray. Get firmly planted in, for you, in your house, what do you want to stand for? Make mistakes, kick yourself in the rear a little bit, give yourself a little love, move forward. Hope you enjoy this live. Hope your day's head in the right direction. I'm going to go work out. Hit you all later. Let's Zoom. We might not Zoom tonight, but let's Zoom tomorrow. Invite a couple friends. Let's take that Zoom of 50 people and turn that into 100. If you like what I'm doing, share it, please. Share it with your 4 or 5 ride or dies. Share last night's Zoom with your 4 or 5 ride or dies. Share a post with your 4 or 5 ride or dies. Have another Taco Tuesday with your 4 or 5 ride or dies. Have a meetup. Saturday morning, we'll be at Starbucks with your ride or dies. Just a little bit of share, give you a lot of results. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to let you go. Bye.